wants to look, obviously. Gabe, baby, come on, brother. Tell me what's going on here.
No, I'm Chef.
Oh, Chef Gabe. Oh, excuse
The
me.
new Chef Gabe.
Well, I'm just like crazy.
But as you can see, I spend a lot more time eating than cooking.
Okay, what do we do? This is Purim.
This is Purim.
We're here for Purim. And so we're dressed like, real classy. Not Purim dress, right? This is real classy, right? But I will tell you, I want to do a public service announcement. Purim's coming. And it's very important that, of course, ad yada, you should drink, you should enjoy, you should get a little high. I read the Shulchan Aruch, the Mishnah Berurah on this, and, taking a little nap is just as good. There's actually an opinion that it's even better. But certainly, there are certain things you should avoid. Number one, don't offer any wine to underage people. Second, it's not whiskey that we drink. It's only wine. Mm-hmm. Third, if you're going to drink, don't drive. They could literally take your car away, and if God forbid,
it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. And God forbid, even if somebody in your house drinks and hurts somebody else, it's possible they could even go after you. So be very careful with how you handle the wine. Stay at home, enjoy it. Make sure that you're in the position where you can drink a little bit more than you ordinarily do. So that's my public service announcement. Go ahead.
Enjoy
so now, what are we doing?
What are we doing? Actually, what the heck?
Styrofoam? What am I supposed to eat?
And it's empty.
Am I supposed to eat the styrofoam?
What's going on here?
Did you pick the wine?
Well, not exactly. No, not exactly. We have Goldie here.
Okay.
Everyone say hi to Goldie. You don't see her, but
okay.
She's here.
Great job. Great job.
Goldie picked the wines.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Guess.
We're doing it blind.
Yeah, I'm
scared. Now, can I just say, well, I'm a little bit high, so I'm not sure I'm going to get any of this even near it. So, but let's see how we do with this. Okay. Let's have some fun. That's what Purim's about, right?
So, what we're trying here is, is it a very expensive wine, or is it, more QPR, high value wine?
QPR.
We're not necessarily trying to guess exactly what it is.
QPR is quality price
ratio. So, is this a $100 wine, or is it like a $10 wine?
Well, I'm going to teach people something then. Okay, the first thing that you have to look at is the color. Mm-hmm. It's a very light color. Mm-hmm. Okay, which indicates to me that it probably did not spend any time in oak, because if it spent time in oak, then it would have a little bit more of a golden hue or a yellowish hue or more of that. Second, it doesn't have a lot of, actually it has medium legs.
Yeah.
Okay. Third,
very aromatic.
It has an interesting aromatics though.
Yeah, unusual.
Unusual aromatics.
It smells sweet.
Well, I will tell you that it's definitely not a Sauvignon Blanc, because classic Sauvignon Blancs have the aromatics of grapefruit.
Yeah.
And this has none of that.
Exactly. This is more floral and honey.
More floral, a little bit. I get actually some earthiness to it, some slate to it.
Interesting.
Sweet. This is a sweet wine.
Yeah, it's a dessert wine.
It's got, it's interesting. It's got a little bit of dry tannins, even though it didn't spend any time in oak. Maybe it's from a little bit of skin contact and what do you call contact? It's sweeter than Chenin Blanc, so this is more of a dessert wine.
So I'm not 100% if it spent time oak or not, but this is not. So when I first looked at this wine and I smelled it, I was like it's a light colored white wine, very aromatic. I thought, this smells like, this looks like a wine that's probably not super expensive. But once we smelled it, and it was so unusual, and then, it's clearly a sweet wine. It's not off-dry, it's not semi-sweet, it's sweet.
Yeah, it's a sweet wine.
So it's a dessert wine. Usually dessert wines are not so cheap.
But it's not lusciously sweet, and it's not cloyingly
it's
sweet.
not.
It's got
Absolutely not. Yeah.
It's got freshness to it. It's got fresh acidity to it. But you're right; it is definitely sweet. It's almost like to me, it's almost like Moscato without the bubbles.
So I would say it's a dessert wine, price-wise, it's probably not cheap, not crazy expensive, but I think like $40-50.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. This is in the 20s.
In the 20s.
Yeah, this is in the 20s, and I think this is wine that reminds me. It's not quite as sweet as this.
Maybe a Herzog late harvest.
Yeah, late harvest Chenin. That's what it reminds me of. The late harvest Chenin, and that's why I'm thinking about it in that price range, which is about what, in the 20s.
Yeah. So I will go with more expensive and Israeli.
Okay. I will go with. It's not this wine.
Yeah.
But for lack of a better one, I was going to go with the late harvest Chenin.
Yeah.
But I think you're also right. I think it's Israeli, and I think it's a semi-dry from maybe Gush Etzion.
Okay.
I think they have a semi-dry Gewürztraminer.
They have, but I don't think we have it. Yeah.
Okay, so then that wouldn't be it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with.
I'm gonna stay with the late harvest Chenin, even though I know it's probably not that.
And variety, I'll go with Gewürztraminer.
So I would go with Gewürztraminer, but I can't think of a Gewürz that we have in our book that is semi-sweet. What do we have?
So
from Israel.
I mean, there is the caramel.
Wait a minute. What about
the caramel
Psagot?
late harvest?
No, but that's not this.
There's the Psagot dessert wine, right? I didn't think about
that's
that.
That's
a
what
Chardonnay.
that's a Chardonnay.
Yeah, the Psagot dessert wine is a Chardonnay, late harvest Chardonnay.
And is it this sweet? I mean, is it
it's
sweeter?
sweet. Yeah, it's sweet. I don't know if it's sweeter than this. I'm not sure.
Okay, so it's one of the. I'm okay with trying that too.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
What is it?
What is the wine, Goldie? What is that?
Well, this is the. Oh wow, that's the Kamisa Pi Blanc. Gewürztraminer. I think that price-wise, I'm also close.
You're right about.
It's a bit more expensive actually.
It's more expensive.
But it's a 750.
Right,
there's
not a 375.
There's the caramel late harvest, for instance, is a 375, and I think the Psagot is a 500 milliliter. This is a 750. Wow, very interesting.
You know what? Now I'm getting apples too, like sweet apples, sweet green apples.
And it is aged in oak, 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's why you get some of the tannins.
Yeah, exactly. You get some of the tannins and like some viscosity to it. I like it a lot.
I would go with the Gewürz.
I like it a lot. I think this is very unique.
I would never have guessed this type of this brand or this type.
This is very unique.
Great job.
Yeah.
Great job. Okay, we're doing another wine. Got to change outfits, right? Okay, we're going to do a presto changeo.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're just going to take this off. We're going to throw this over there. Gee, I wonder what color wine this is. It's Purim, right?
Ooh, that's... Whew.
Wow.
That's earthy.
That's earthy,
A little dirty.
Mushrooms and... Like, it reminds me of like when I was a kid and I put my hand in the dirt.
Yeah.
And it was wet. And it was red. And it was, and it got under my fingernails.
Yeah.
That's the kind of smell. Oh, and look at the legs on this.
Wow.
This is a big wine. Before I even taste it, this is a big wine. Wow. And this has spent time. This is not young. And this has got tannins on the gums. Not big tannins, but very present. And it's dark, but not black. So it indicates to me that there's some age on this. So first of all, let's guess. I'm going to guess what the vintage is.
Okay.
It's definitely older than a 22. It's probably somewhere between a 19 and a 21 at the latest. At the latest. So it's not older than a 21.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess that it's a 19 or 20.
I agree on that.
And I'm going to guess it's definitely not American, not New World.
Honestly, I'm like, wow. I'm like trying to figure out what it is. Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's not New World. It's a European wine. French or Italian
Maybe Spanish.
or maybe Spanish.
But I think you're right. I think it's well,
Wow. It's got some body to it. I'm gonna go with Italian. I'm gonna go with 21, I think. But the price, I mean, this is nice wine.
It reminds me of maybe some of the rich Tierra di Seta Chiantis.
Yeah.
Like a nice, slightly aged Sangiovese.
I agree on that. I agree on that completely.
This is what it reminds me of.
And you know,
I'm sure we're going to get this completely wrong.
Because of that, I agree on that fully. And I would like to say this is like a $40 wine or $50 wine even. Which, if it is, you know, one of those wines, it probably is less than that. But okay, let's try. Let's say Italian, maybe Chianti, $25, 21, 20,
I'm
21.
going to go higher. I'm going to think it's $35 and
Okay.
probably a 20 or 21.
Okay.
What do you say, Goldie? Let's give the
Ooh.
Italian, right? All right, baby.
And I think it's like $20, 22 maybe.
Is that what this one is? And it's Chianti DOCG.
Yeah, and it's 2021.
We did good. And what
Amazing.
vintage is it?
21.
There you go, baby. Man, oh man. I'm
Wow.
I'm impressed with ourselves.
I'm very impressed with the wine, I have to say.
We just didn't guess exactly who the producer was.
Correct.
But we said it's 20 or 21. It's a 21.
Yeah.
We said it's Chianti, Sangiovese, which it is.
Yeah,
We said
mostly.
Yeah, mostly. We said that it's somewhat aged, and we also I said it's in the $30 to $35 range. You said it's a $20 to $25
Yeah,
range.
so
$25 to $30 range.
Yeah, I got that.
And what is it?
And it is 20 to 25, it's like $22.
Great value.
21, and you know, to our credit, you know, Cantina Giuliano, fantastic, you know, fully kosher boutique winery in Italy, just came in a few weeks ago, so we are not as familiar with their wines as we are with others, and yeah, it's pretty impressive.
You know what also shows that with the right amount of experience, you can actually pick the country. So even if it's not the same producer, if it's in the same realm, Chianti Classico, Sangiovese,
Right.
Italy, you can actually detect it if you have enough experience. And thank God we did this right.
Right.
Good for you. Thank you, Goldie.
Very nice.
You made us look good. Okay, so this is the next one's much darker. It's even got some maroon, a touch of purple.
Yep.
So I would say it's younger than the last one.
Interesting nose.
I didn't get to the nose yet.
It is a Jewish nose.
It's got legs to it. It's not a big nose to me.
Yeah, but it's like a little unusual to me. Like, it's fruity, and at the same time, there's like a twist to it. Okay, let's taste.
To me, this is a light Cabernet. This is a light Cabernet. That's what I get from this. It's not heavy. It's not got big body. And I think, the legs are there, but they're not like tremendous amounts. So that's the indicative of that.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't have a big nose like that Napa we did for Pesach,
Yeah.
which you'll see later.
Yeah, I don't know about a cab. I'm not sure if it's a cab, but I don't know. I mean,
It's. Do you find it? I don't find it heavy at all.
no.
I find it kind of medium to light bodied.
Yeah.
I do get some tannins.
Tannins, definitely.
Well, you know what? Right off the bat, I'm going to guess about the pricing.
Okay.
So this is a $15 bottle of wine.
Okay.
Okay, not more than 20. Right. This is a lighter wine. It's a less expensive wine, and it's somewhere between 15 and 20, maybe even less.
Yeah. I think I would agree
I think it's
with
young.
that. Yeah.
I think it's young. I think it could be, even though it's a red, I think it could be a 22.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be later than a 22.
Maybe. I would go maybe a drop higher in price, I think. Good acid.
Question is what?
Feels very young though.
It feels young, and I think it's well made. It's well balanced. Nothing sticks out more than the other. It's got some fruit, it's got some body, it's got some, flavor, it's got some aroma.
Yeah.
What country do you think?
I think it's actually Old World. I think it's European. I'm not sure what exactly. I think price, I would go around $20 to $30, $25-ish. Vintage, very recent, but not super, maybe 21. And that's about it.
Now, if it's Old World, it's a Bordeaux.
Okay.
A lighter Bordeaux.
Yeah.
But I think it could be Israeli. I think it could be an entry-level or mid-entry-level Israeli wine.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so what do we got here?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'm right on vintage and price. But I am caught off guard here. Like, I would have not guessed Barbera.
Barbera d'Asti. Huh. Interesting. Well, I was way off on this. I was off on the price, but I
I
wasn't.
don't buy so much,
How much is this retail?
Yeah, that's full retail is 25. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So I said
20
15
to 25.
It's
Yeah.
not so crazy.
Yeah.
But we both guessed wrong country.
Yeah.
I certainly guessed the wrong variety. But yeah, hey.
There.
Well, thank you. Okay, what's next? Is this the last one? The last one. Okay.
There we go.
This,
Bubbly.
she's handing us a partially a gimme. She's handing us partially. We know it's sparkling.
Yeah.
We know it's a rosé.
Yeah.
Okay. Although it's very interesting. What?
Finishing
We know
easy.
it's a rosé. We know it's sparkling. It's got nice mousse.
Yeah.
Wine speak means bubbles.
Yeah. Very fruity.
And it's got lots of them. So, I mean, even before I put my nose in it, I would say it's a method champenois, and I would guess off the bat, before I taste it, so it's either got to be one of two things. It's either got to be the method champenois from Herzog, rosé, or it's going to be a Prosecco rosé.
Okay. So, I think it's
No,
neither.
it's definitely sweeter than the method champenois.
Yeah, it's not a
Now that I
champagne
smell
or champagne style.
Yeah, now that I smell it.
Yeah, that's like a $20 wine. Could be the Bartonera Prosecco, but it's sweeter than the Bartonera Prosecco. So I see only one of it.
Maybe it's the Vera Wang Prosecco rosé.
So I don't think so, but at the same time, don't give us too much credit here because there's not that many options.
That's right.
So,
it's either the Bartonera Prosecco rosé or the Vera Wang Prosecco rosé.
So no, I think it's the new Momentous, the Momentous rosé.
Momentous.
Yeah,
Oh, wait
yeah.
a minute.
It's this sweet.
I forgot about that choice.
Yeah. Because those Prosecco
You're right,
are off-ripe. They're
But
not as sweet as
not
this.
only that,
Yeah.
but correct me if I'm wrong, I smell some strawberries in here, which would indicate some Pinot Noir, which I think Momentous has.
I believe so too. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll drink to that Pinot Noir. I'm sorry,
Momentous
rosé.
Herzog Momentous Rosé. Boom.
All right, baby.
There you go.
2 out of 4 ain't bad, baby.
Oh yeah, very nice.
And very nice.
Yeah, it's a very
And you know what?
pleasant.
It's that strawberry aroma.
Yeah.
That nailed it for me.
And these are great. All of these are really fantastic choices for Purim, for the Seuda, for Shalach Manos, crowd pleasers.
What a great gift for Shalach Manos.
Fantastic.
Well, thank you very much, Gabe. I loved doing
Freilich and
this.
Purim.
And, everybody could tell that this was for real because we got 2 wrong.
Yeah.
And we're not embarrassed about it.
No.
And but it was a great job. And but we kind of got the second one.
we
right?
you know
the Wurztraminer
yeah.
part, right?
What we did not guess is fine. What we did guess was actually the impressive part because we got pretty close.
We got pretty close.
Yeah.
L'chaim, everybody.
L'chaim.
Remember, drink responsibly.